Hello, darlings. I am Cassandra. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming. I am just going to do a quick little video and give you an update about the book Wealth Magic. I've been working with this book and I've been fighting with God and my spiritual team. Yes, I have. And I want to share with you what I've been going through. So I'm about to polish my nails because I'm about to make a lot of videos, right? And I rediscovered that I have a I want to say it's a shopping addiction, but I am addicted to eyeshadow palettes. I don't know if you pronounce it. Is it palettes? And I'm addicted to nail polish. So I have about 3 or 4 boxes of nail polish, and you know, and before I make a video, I like to go to the store, find a palette with one shade that's a little bit color off that I don't have, and justify why I need it. And I have like, I don't know how to describe this, but you know those rollers, like a roller. I have a roller full of palettes. I think you pronounce it palettes of eyeshadow, and they're everywhere, like everywhere. And then I have boxes and boxes of nail polish. So before I started making these videos, I just said, you know, God, well, I have burgundy hair and I need burgundy, like a wine color, like nail polish. And so he was like, you need to go shopping in that room. And I was just like, but I feel like a peasant. Like, you really want me to go in my room, in my boxes of my stash upon stash upon stash of nail polish, and you want me to actually use something that I bought, like that I've looked at and not maybe even used, but I opened it, and now you want me to be a peasant and just like no, I need to go to the store because I need to get nail polish. So anyway, I went in the room, and sure, you know, this is the color that I was going to go and rebuy because it matches my hair. And I've had a moment. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I want to be honest with you now because, well, I have to tell a story to tell you I want to be honest right now. Well, all the research shows, and we don't need research to tell us this, because to me it's common sense, if you really think about it, that the best teacher for anyone is somebody who has just gone through the same thing, right? So they found that little kids are better able to teach other kids how to tie their shoes, because they, especially when they've just learned, because they're still in the zone of a proximal or something development. I'm not sure if I'm using the right words, but basically, once you know, they can tell this other kid, look, dude, when you get to that loop, I know it's tricky, but let me show you how to do it, right? So I'm still going through the Wealth Magic, and what came to me is that acquiring wealth is not just about the money that you are going to receive and make, but it's also about taking care of the money that you already have and your spending habits and your emotional spending. Now, this was not stated in this book, okay? Like, no, look, wait a minute. I did not purchase a book about wealth to be informed about my emotional spending. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know that I was an emotional spender. I know how some people, you know, like maybe like when they're sad or something and they like maybe they eat. But my thing, oh my God, there is nothing like some eyeshadow, child. There is nothing like some eyeshadow and some nail polish. I love makeup in general, but palettes, that's just, if I go to Walmart and or Myers and I see a palette that I don't have, I only need to see a tiny little bit of a difference of one little palette, just one little tiny one in there. I need the whole thing. $25. What's $25 when I don't have the little bit of a shade, of the little bit of a difference in the one little palette, right? So So there's this pleasure that I would receive from going to Myers, to Walmart, or to, the Walgreens, and spending, maybe a good $150 on some makeup. And then I would come home and, oh, Jesus, and then just look at the colors. Like, sometimes I wouldn't want to open it, you know what I'm saying? Because if you open it, then of course that's using it, right? Then now it's used, now I gotta get another one. But no, I didn't realize that I was so addicted to makeup. So I said I'm gonna make some new videos, and what I would like to do is go to, like I said, go to the store, find a shade, just a little bit of anything, any reason to buy some new nail polish, a new eyeshadow, and then I would look at it for, hours. For hours, because I love it, because it's beautiful. And I think when I would, make my face up, there is nothing that would make me feel better about my life than some makeup. You know what I mean? Because when you put on your makeup, my clown face, my mask, it would just make everything better, because it would just hide the, maybe even when I was in grad school and I was working hard to get my doctorate degree or my master's degree, I just remember, it was just something about makeup to me that would help me feel better. And I have these rules that I always tell myself. I say, look, Sandy, look, Cassandrita, you can cry in the shower. You can cry in the shower all you want. But when we put that eyeliner on and we put our eyeshadow on, it is a wrap. No more crying, no more tears, no more sadness. No. That is no. But so I think since I skipped through high school, so I took a GED out of high school. So, yeah, I love makeup, guys. I love eyeshadow. And today, I'm going to tell you, not just today, but this week, I have been fighting. And I don't want to say I've won, because I don't want to, it's just been a week. I'm out of milk. I'm out of groceries. Because I'm afraid I'm going to buy some eyeshadow that I don't need, or some nail polish. Why am I making this video? So guys, basically, I have become consciously aware of my emotional spending, and my theme is eyeshadow, is eye palettes, and nail polish, because it always makes me feel good. And it's not that I need it, you know what I mean? And I think sometimes when we are on the journey to our dreams, we focus on, I'm looking for sales, I'm looking for ways to make money, but I'm not looking at how and why I spend money, right? I'm not looking at the money that I'm not putting to good use, the money that I'm not saving, the money that I'm not taking care of. Oh, Jesus. Now, I'm not saying that somebody else is going to have this reaction from, performing the rituals in this book, but I can tell you that I have had a rough week. I've had a rough week of not buying makeup that I don't need. Yes, it's been a rough week for me. Whenever I want to do something, productive, I'll just go buy a palette. And and if you go to Ulta, I've spent, big money. Well, I wouldn't say big money, like $70 on a palette. That, just for one color, because one day I was on a spree because I wanted a brown eyeshadow, and it was just beautiful. But anyway, So I just want to share with you that I am consciously aware that I emotionally spend money on eyeshadow and nail polish to relieve stress. The stress of making videos, or I need to clean the house and it's a mess, and when I'm stressed out, it just makes me feel better because it covers up my frustration and my sadness. And I'm not saying that I'm going to be perfect. I'm not saying that I'm not saying I'm going to be perfect, but I know one thing. I'm going to try my best. And I'm going to say I'm going to try my best. When I use makeup, when I buy makeup, in the future, I want to make sure that it's a shade that I don't have, that, it's a nail polish that I don't already have, and to really tap into why am I frustrated? What am I trying to cover up? How could I better spend my time? So anyway, I just wanted to share this. Now, in the other video also, I had another insight. I don't even know why I want to share this, but I talked about when I did this program maybe about 4 or 5 years ago. There was a being that came in my kitchen and engulfed me. It was like an energy to tell me that I was using the wrong sigil with the wrong ritual after I had pretty much completed it. I cracked myself up today in the shower because I thought, when you do this magic, you first of all, no one is supposed to touch your book, and there is no one to talk to, at least for me. It's a private matter. So I was thinking today in the shower, my spiritual team was thinking, who's going to tell Cassandra that she's using the wrong sigil? Who's going to tell her? Because first of all, there's no one to tell her. Like, no one touches my book. No one, this is a very private matter. But someone needs to tell Cassandra that she is using the wrong sigil with the wrong ritual. And I bet they talked about it. In my mind, I bet they were saying, well, we don't want to scare her when she's asleep because, that's going to be a really hard experience. And I was wondering, like, how many realms did they have to travel through? And anyway, first of all, I want to thank this being, this entity, this spirit, for telling me, and just to realize what you must have gone through to be able to relay that message to me. Can you imagine that, guys? See, I can feel the spirit on me now. Can you imagine that you are in another realm, another density, and you need to tell somebody something, and you don't really know how you can tell them because you're just maybe you're disembodied, or you're a whole different vibration and frequency of being, and you have to relay a message to someone else and tell them that they're doing something wrong. And then you don't want to, because if you awaken me in my sleep, and then I'm just going to freak out, right? I'm never going to get it right. I'm never going to want to do it again. And then, what's the best time? What do we want her to do? We want to make sure she's not eating. Like, I can imagine my spiritual team saying, how are we going to get this message over to Cassandra? So I was basically sitting at the dining room table. I think I was sewing or writing. And I remember, and it just, for some reason, once it engulfed me, it made me look, and then I figured it out. Like, I don't know how they conveyed it to me, but I just really feel like, I don't know, I just had that thought today. When we're working with different rims of reality, different frequencies, what it's like to convey messages to other people or other beings. But anyway, guys, that's just my little update on my wealth magic, about my emotional spending, my gratitude for being to travel through rims of reality, different time and space, and just to share information with me, and why this information is still new to me. I want to share it with somebody who may be on this journey. I really hope this video helps someone. Thank you so much for watching. And I look forward to seeing you, darlings, in the next video.